Thank you, Mr. President. Today we gather in a celebration of Black History Month, a time to reflect on the immeasurable contributions of Black Americans to our society. It's a time of remembrance, of education, and most importantly, a time of continued action. Black history is American history, and it must be honored not just in February, but every single day. Yet despite this profound impact of Black leaders, artists, activists, and everyday citizens, we find ourselves in an era where some seek to erase Black history from our schools, our books, and our collective consciousness. We see attacks on diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, attempts to silence conversations about racial justice, to dismantle programs that provide opportunities, and to distort the truth about America's past. But let me be clear, we will not allow history to be rewritten, nor will we allow progress to be reversed. We will stand firm, we will speak the truth, and we will celebrate Black history today, tomorrow, and every single day after that. Throughout history, Black Americans have been at the forefront of shaping the nation. From the abolition of slavery to the Civil Rights Movement, from the Harlem Renaissance to the modern day social justice movements, our contributions cannot and will not be ignored. Yet today we see efforts to suppress Black history, banning books, removing curricula, and questioning the necessity of teaching the truth. These attempts are not just acts of censorship. These are acts of erasure. But let me remind you, Black history is resilient. You cannot erase what is embedded in the fabric of the nation. You cannot silence people whose voices have always risen, even in the face of oppression. And let us not forget the attacks on DEI, efforts that aim to provide fair opportunities for all. When DEI is under attack, it is not just an attack on Black Americans, but an attack on fairness, progress, and justice itself. We must defend DEI initiatives because they are about building a nation that lives up to its ideals, where everyone has a seat at the table and an equal chance to thrive. Here in New Mexico, Black history is deeply woven into the state's diverse and rich cultural fabric. Many are unaware that Black settlers, cowboys, Buffalo Soldiers, and civil rights pioneers have long shaped this land. From the African-American homesteaders of Blackdom to the activists who fought for equal rights in Albuquerque and beyond, our presence here has been strong, impactful, and enduring. The Buffalo Soldiers who bravely served in the U.S. Army after the Civil War played a vital role in securing the Southwest. Blackdom, New Mexico was a beacon of hope in the early 20th century, a settlement built by Black Americans seeking freedom, opportunity, and self-sufficiency. In more recent history, Black New Mexicans have contributed to academia, politics, business, and the arts, making significant strides in shaping the state's identity. We must uplift these stories, share them widely. Black history is not a footnote in New Mexico's past. It is a fundamental chapter. And as we reflect on this history, let us commit to preserving it, celebrating it, and ensuring that future generations learn the truth about those who came before them. As we honor Black history, let's remember that celebration is an ongoing act. We do not confine recognition of Black excellence in a single month. We honor it through our actions, our advocacy, and our commitment to justice. We celebrate Black history when we support Black-owned businesses, artists, and entrepreneurs. We celebrate Black history when we demand justice for those who face racial inequities in housing, healthcare, and education. We celebrate Black history when we teach the truth, when we ensure that our children learn about Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Sojourner Truth, and the Black pioneers here in New Mexico. We celebrate Black history when we lift each other up, when we foster unity, and we demand that the promise of America applies to all of us. Today, we reaffirm our commitment to the celebration. We'll hold events, we'll tell stories, and honor our ancestors and empower future generations. We will fight against erasure, against suppression, and against those who seek to divide us. We will stand together in the spirit of resilience, and progress. As we leave here today, let's carry the torch of Black history forward, not just as a moment, but as a movement. Let us ensure that Black voices, Black stories, and Black excellence continue to shine. We honor Black history today, tomorrow, and every day, because Black history is American history, and it deserves to be told, cherished, and celebrated forever. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Poe.